How we doing for time? We're at 7. Okay, I'll speed up a bit because we'll be here all night at this rate. Okay, this is like the worldwide renowned reason why people buy to let property. Yeah, you get a regular monthly income. I remember when I bought my first 2-bed flat in Peckham, and all of a sudden I have £500 extra a month. It's a lovely feeling to have an additional income every month, and this is the ultimate passive income strategy. This is the ultimate strategy to retire. All you need is one property to live off and a couple for rental income. Then you can travel the world. All the things that we want to do can be achieved with this strategy, but it requires patience. It requires diligence to get the deal and to buy a property which is cash flowing positively. So I've seen some people that they buy a property as an investment, and let's just say they buy it on Islamic finance, and it doesn't stack up. What they pay to the bank is what their rent is giving. Sometimes they're even having to top up. That's not a good deal. According to the Rich Dad formula, that is not a good deal. That's a bad deal. That's a cash flow negative asset is not an asset, it's a liability. So when we're buying, we've got to buy. So whatever we're paying to the bank every month compared to whatever we're getting in rent every month, there's a gap. And there's a gap which puts money in our pocket. If it puts money in our pocket, it's an asset. That's a third layer of profit, the most popular one around the world. Let me give you a couple of examples here of properties that we're doing. So Scunthorpe is one of our favorite regions. We have built an end-to-end ecosystem in Scunthorpe. What do I mean by end-to-end? Right, so we're in bed with the council there. They love us, right? So whatever we build, they'll take of us, guaranteed lease for 5 years minimum. That means whatever deal that comes up in that region, we get first dibs on it. Also, when I talk about the ecosystem, we're looking at why is Scunthorpe a good region for investment. When there's 3 lanes of motorway that runs into any town, that's a really good sign. That's a really good buying strategy, because there's infrastructure for growth and for development. So around Scunthorpe, we've got the likes of Next, we've got the likes of Amazon placing their largest warehouses. We've got the second largest steel manufacturers in the country. And we've got all these working class people, tens of thousands of them, who are in stable jobs for the next 10 to 20 years, and they're going to need affordable accommodation. That's why we like Scunthorpe. And that's why we've got an ecosystem out there. So we have a pipeline there for the next 3 or 4 years. And on average, we'll be selling properties in Scunthorpe for £75,000. Now, on average, what the council will guarantee to pay for each of those properties is £550 a month. If someone buys that cash, if you've got 75k cash lying around, you can buy one of them and you'll get £550 a month in your pocket, guaranteed by AAA rated guarantee. The council, the government are regarded as AAA guarantor of a contract, of a payoff money. You get £550 per month. Now, let's just say you don't have 75k. Not everyone has 75k. But you want to get an Islamic mortgage on it. So Gatehouse are doing the best deal, we think, or a good deal. I don't want to bias our inclination towards any of the banks. They might be watching us. Most likely they're going to be honest. Welcome to you. And welcome to everyone else who's joined late. And so a 20% of 75k is £15,000. And if you are paying £15,000 and you owe the rest to the bank, that will mean that you pay them £275 per month, and the council will pay the £550 a month. That will put £275 per month in your pocket every month. The other option is, if you want to put more money in your pocket and you're not so interested about paying the rest of the share off to the bank, In Islamic terminology, it's called share. It's not called a debt. And all you're interested in is paying rent. In a non-Islamic structure, will be known as paying interest. Then you could pocket £365 a month and you can own that property. Yeah. So those people who think they can't buy a property, you can. And there's your thing. There's your example. There's why you can. Right. But I haven't got 15K. And oh, but I can't qualify for a mortgage. And these are all excuses for why you can't. Make excuses for why you can. Go and find 15K. I can tell you now that the best money that you can borrow is money to buy property. The best debt that you can have is this type of debt. It's a good debt, like a waqf debt. I call it a good debt. This is a good debt because what happens if you die? That's not a debt that you're going to get azab for. That's a debt that if your spouse or your partner or your business partner, depending on how you buy it, can't continue to repay, they'll just take the property back to cover their debt. End of story. That's a good debt. Oh, but I can't get a mortgage. My income's not good enough. I'm on benefits. So what? Go and find a mortgage host. Go and find someone who's got the income. Go and do the deal with that person. Let them buy it in their name. And you do a deed of trust with them. Anyone can buy property, and that's the proof of it.